Hello, and welcome back. I'm Michelle, and this is Tea, Books, and Daisies, where I do tea reviews and book reviews, and occasionally I'll do a tea and book combination review. But today, I have something a little different. Let me tell you what I did. So today I have a little something different. I want to talk about some books that I think everybody should read. So you can see this huge stack, and this isn't a tea and book video today, although I am drinking tea, and it's pretty good. It's a lemongrass tea. I'm gonna do a video on it, and it's a cute little cup. It says, "Merry everything," and then it says, "Happy always." Very cute little cup. Today, I want to talk about books. So, we're getting ready to go into a brand new year, and I have people ask me all the time, what books should I read? What books do you recommend? And these are the 5 books that I tell my girlfriends to read when they're looking to find a new path, when they're at a crossroads. So to speak. So a few years back, I had to move my career from one place to another, and I had to move things in a different direction. And I was also kind of at the point where my daughter was away in college, and I wasn't taking very good care of myself. Part of the reason was because I was at that crossroads in my life, and things were just really chaotic. So these are the books, except for one of them that wasn't out yet. But the rest of these, okay, 2 of them that weren't out yet, sorry. But if they had been out yet, I would have read them. And still, these are the books that I tell my girlfriends to read when they need to strike a new path. So let's talk about them. The first one is an older book, and it's called Take Time for Your Life by Cheryl Richardson. And I should probably do a video just for this book because it's so dang awesome. It's an older book. I think it came out in the early 2000s. This one is copyright 1999, so this one's been a while. Although I don't think I bought it in 99. I think I probably bought it around 2005-ish, something like that. Either way, just because it's old, don't discount it. This is a fabulous book, especially if you are someone who is struggling with boundaries in your life. If you're a small business owner, for example, this is a fantastic book because it gives you some good strategies and tactics for making sure that you have time for you. You know that airline, the airline method of put your own oxygen mask on first before you help anybody else? That is this book in a nutshell. And I'm gonna do a whole video on just this book that saved my life, seriously. So the next book, which I have done a video on it, it's called 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. I read this book every year between Christmas and New Year's. But this is another good one for sort of reevaluating your life and reevaluating your priorities. My favorite chapters are Getting to Win-Win and Sharpen the Saw. Sharpen the Saw is key, I think, when you're at the beginning of a year and you're looking at where you want to spend your time in that next year. This is a fantastic book for that. Getting your priorities straight. Then the next book, this is also an older book, Getting Things Done by Dave Allen, also called GTD. You can search all over the web, on YouTube, blogs, everybody talks about GTD, the GTD method of getting things done. I live my life by getting things done, the GTD method. It helps me make sure that I don't drop any of those balls that won't bounce. This is the book and this is the method that helps me make sure I don't drop any balls that are gonna crash and burn. Yeah. I probably should do a whole video on this book too. David Allen, Getting Things Done. He's also got a few more books out, but it's basically how to get your tasks done. This isn't a strategy book, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, that's a strategy book. This book, all about tactics. So there's that. And then The Subtle Art of Not Giving a F. My mama watches this channel. I can't say that word. Not on camera. This is another great book, and I'll link I did a video on this. I'll link it somewhere up here. This is another great book if you are struggling with boundaries in your life. If you're struggling with doing so much for everybody else that you're too exhausted to do things for yourself. And also, it's a great book for when you're trying to decide what are your priorities? What do I want to do in life, and what don't I want to do in life anymore? Like, what are the things in your life you're tolerating but aren't bringing you joy? This is a great book for that. And Mr. Mark Manson has a fabulous blog on top of all of that. So, number 4. And last but not least, mostly last because you could use this as a curl weight. I mean, okay. Tools of Titans by Tim Ferriss. You can see by all the tagging that I've got. This is a fantastic book. This is a book with it's little interviews with people in all walks of life. Anybody that you can probably think of, in anybody who does anything that's successful, Mr. Ferriss has interviewed. This isn't a book I would read cover to cover. I sort of pick and choose. So if I'm sitting on the couch and I want to get a little inspired, I'll open the table of contents and see who I want to read about on that particular day. This is a great book for inspiring you to get off the couch and also to inspire you to figure out what brings you joy in life and kind of maybe like, what's your mission in life? This is a great book for that. Just because you can read the stories of people who did find their mission and who are living the life that they want to live and have been able to find a path for themselves and how they cut that path. This is a fantastic book for that. He also has a magnificent podcast. If you haven't checked out Mr. Ferriss's podcast, you should, because it's awesome. That's it. My 5 books that I recommend all my girlfriends read, because there's something in each of them when you're at a crossroads or when you're at the beginning of a new year and you want to figure out how you're gonna attack the next year and how you're gonna make it the best year ever. In the meantime, happy always. And hit that subscribe button if you like this video, and hit the bell if you want to get a notification every time I upload a video. Hitting the like button always helps too. And until next time, remember that life is always better with a good book and an awesome cup of tea in your hand. See you later. Bye.